Greetings, one and all. How you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing wonderful. I got to give the people who going through the storm, I got to send a positive message out for them. All who get damaged, all who the storm hit, got to send some positive energy out to them. Because, it's not easy. And like I always say, if it's not at your doorstep, you will never understand. Because people is paying, people feeling on an everyday basic. And when these storms come and hit, it creates another chaos. So I just got to send a positive energy out to all the people who went through this storm. I hope everything is okay and blessed with you guys. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. And I also want to say shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the single parents. Shout out to the fathers, the mothers, the children, the hardworking people, the bus driver, the train driver, man, everybody. Shout out to you guys because I know each and every one of you putting in the work, and I appreciate everything you guys doing. Everybody is doing their part somehow or the other. You might be doing this, but there's something that somebody else doing that add values. Everybody doing their part. So we just got to appreciate everybody. Shout out to each and every one of you. I hope you guys are blessed. Man, times like this ain't easy, but peace, love, and blessing. All right, guys. So what's going on, guys? How was your week? Whatever you're doing, whether it's gardening, whether it's gaming, whether it's prepping, whatever it is, how was your week? I just want to give you guys props for what you're doing, putting in the work, trying to encourage people. We out here posting videos every day, regardless of what you're posting. You still doing something. So shout out to you, man. Yes, guys, tonight I want to do a pepper sauce. I want to do a pepper sauce. I have two different type of peppers, and I want to make two different pepper sauce, which is the jalapeno, and I have the monkey face pepper. Each of them is really hot sauce. A lot of people do pepper sauce different ways because what they do, some people, like the old time, I remember when they used to boil the pepper. They used to boil the pepper. Some people used to grind it, but some people used to boil it and allow it to boil down and mash up for itself. But to me, I believe I'm not knocking it. People do what they got to do. They had us to do what they have to do. And people still doing it today. But I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, no, we doing it in the blender. And you also could add different things to, if you ain't want it too hot, you could add other things to kind of break down the heat. But if you want it real hot, simple thing you could add and help create that buzz. Sometimes a lot of people, after they don't grind the pepper, what they do, they put it in the sun. Some people just bottle it and put it in the fridge. And if you bottle it right and put it in the fridge, that could last for a long period of time. So I've been harvesting a lot of pepper. I believe I already harvest over 50 pounds of pepper within this year. I believe it's more than 50 pounds. So the winter is getting, the fall is here, and you know, when the winter is getting close, the frost has come and hit. And when the frost come and hit, what happened is it does dry down all the plants, the pepper trees and these plants. So I'm trying to harvest as much as I can. And because I've been harvesting so much, I'm freezing some, but I also want to make pepper sauce with some. So I'm going to show you the kind of pepper I have. This is basically the monkey pepper. They call it the monkey face. If you look at it a certain way, you will definitely see the monkey face inside of it. So these are some real hot pepper. Yeah, so I want to make some sauce with this. And we also have the jalapeno, which I have ripe one and I have green one. Yes. So these are peppers I harvest yesterday. And these are fresh pepper. These not pepper that already went in the freezer and spent how much months, then come back out. This is not the kind of pepper. This is fresh pepper out of the garden. So you know these pepper have heat. Yes, so I'm gonna do some pepper. Two different ways I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do one that can add flavor because sometimes people love flavor to their pepper, not just the heat they want to feel. They want to feel that flavor as well. So I have a few things to add to that to create that flavor. Yes, guys. So what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? What's really happening? I hope you guys getting prep and prepare in case anything pass your way. You can say, all right, I'm okay for a period of time. Yeah. Yes, guys. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to hold on a minute and see if anybody going to come up in here that we can definitely have this conversation and talk a little about gardening and also make our pepper sauce at the same time while we're here. This is how we're going to do it. So we're going to hold in here a little and we're going to talk about what's going on and the storm and the damage the storm has created. And man, these times could be devastated because for what is happening today, for what we see is happening today, and no one, man, after all this pressure we're going through, and then here goes the storm. Hey, Clipty, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up? Yes, and here goes the storm after all these things that happened for the 2 years gone by, and here goes the storm. So, you know, we got to send a positive energy, a positive vibes out to these people and just hope that things could get better. Man, it's wow. It's not easy, man. And like I said, man, I don't think it's gonna get any easier anytime soon. I think it's gonna be getting harder and harder and harder. And when everything's settled, we're gonna be is a whole different ball game, a whole different situation. we will definitely be looking into. So it's just peace and blessing to each and everyone. Hold up your head, stay positive, and just do what you're doing, man. Just try to do positive things. Whatever you're doing, make it be something to uplift someone, not to tear them down, always to uplift. We believe in uplifting people. That's how we see it. We see it as uplifting people, motivate people. That's how I see it. Hey, hello, the everyday life of an OC district. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes. So it's just about motivating people. Sometimes people down, and you got to be careful what we say to them because we want to lift their spirit. We don't want to discourage anyone. We just want to lift people's spirit and let them motivate them and let them understand that just keep striving and things could be better. For real. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So tonight I wanna basically, I know everybody know how to do pepper sauce. I show everybody know how to do that. But I'm gonna do it a way how I do it. The way I'm doing it, I'm not doing it like how we boil the pepper, boil. No, that's I still like to do things a certain way because I kind of believe when you boil it and boil it and boil it, sometimes I think certain thing get dragged out of it. So I'm just trying, yes, yes. So I'm just trying to show a little idea of how I do my pepper sauce. I'm using a blender. I'm using a blender. So I'm gonna do it two different ways. I have the jalapeno pepper, and I also have the monkey, which is monkey face pepper. I mean, these are two hot pepper. But sometimes they're so hot that you wanna break down the taste for a minute. So what you can do, you can add some bell pepper to it. Just harvest a bunch of pepper, so it will be interesting to see how pepper. All right, all right, all right. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Because, we all do things different. So sometimes learning from somebody, I do the same thing. If I see somebody doing pepper a certain way, I'm definitely going to look into it and maybe I try myself. So we have, so by breaking it down, we add onions, we add garlics as well. And we also add salt. Salt, you know, salt give it that taste, that, salt help poke it. So what you do, you add the amount of salt that you need. Is the salt that you need and you can deal with, is according to the taste. Yeah, so you be the judge. You be the judge of the heat you can handle, and you also be the judge of the taste, how you really want it. So I'm gonna start getting prepared. I'm gonna start prepping it up here. Right, the knife. All right. I gotta go. I gotta go and get the knife. So give me a second. I'll be right back. right. Okay, guys. Sorry for that. All right. So, okay, guys. The first one I'm going to do, we have cilantro, we have lime, and we have bell pepper. So I'm going to be cutting it up. I'm going to be cutting it up for a minute. Give me a minute. If you really want it hot, you really need to leave the seed inside and the membrane inside. You really need to leave that inside because that is what really make it hot. So I'm just going to cut them up a minute. Okay, so that's the bell pepper. This first one, we're going to make this one because we want this one with flavor. Okay, I'm going to do the jalapeno pepper with this one. You do everything. You cut up everything. You do not, all right. You do not, I mean, there's a lot of seeds up in there, but when you want it really hot, you cannot throw away these seeds. You need them. Because this is, we're going to make it really hot like fire, man. Okay. You see, guys, it's so, listen to me, it's so much pepper I have. This pepper tree produce so much pepper, guys. It's amazing how much pepper this pepper tree produce. If you guys remember what I was saying, how to grow this pepper and how you can really get pepper in abundance from your pepper tree. I mean, a lot of my video, I explain it because every year, this is the kind of harvest I get every year. Hey, James Franklin, how you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Night bad. Okay. All right. So much peppers. I already froze a lot of peppers. Almost every 2 to 3 days I go in my garden, I could come out with a bowl of pepper. And that's the honest truth. It's like constantly. So there's ways, I'm telling you right here, there's ways you could plant food and able to harvest continuously. Nobody gonna make me feel any different because this is something I've been doing for years, and I know for a fact there's ways you can plant and your plants will continuous until that frost hit. So I'm gonna make some sauce, and then I'm also gonna freeze some more. And then when I harvest this weekend again, I'm gonna basically give them away. Because my goodness, I cannot have so much and know that people want and not give it. You know one thing I forgot? I forgot the gloves. My, listen to me. These things, you really need gloves with. I already washed them and everything. Already prepare them. So it's basically it's just to put them in the blender. So what I gonna add with this now, I'm gonna add vinegar, white vinegar. Some people add water. I mean, you could add whatever you want. Some people add water. Listen, everybody do it different. This is just how I do it. I'm not really telling you how to do your pepper, but knowing different ways, I think really helps. Okay. So within this, we're gonna put two cups of white vinegar. I'm using the white vinegar. So I'm going to put 2 cups, 2 measuring cups. I mean, you could always add more. I mean, it depends on the thickness of how you want it. Depends on the thickness of how you want it. You could also add more vinegar. Or if you want to add water, you could also add water as well. We also going to add lime. Okay. So we add 2 cups of vinegar and we also add 2 limes. This is gonna be really hot. Even though I put the bell pepper to help break it down, and also I'm gonna put the cilantro as well. I'm gonna cut this up. Already clean them, wash them already. But guys, you know what is good? You know what is great? Hello, Urban Gardener, how you doing? You know what is really great, guys? Here, what is great? What you see I'm doing here, I grow these. You know what I'm saying? I grow the peppers, I grow the cilantro, I grow the bell pepper. The only thing I did not is because I didn't make my own vinegar, or I want to be using my own vinegar. So the vinegar is the only thing I have here that I did not make or grow. So all these other things, I grow them. Okay. I also, let me see. Oh, we cook it. No, I'm just making some pepper sauce. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna add some garlics. We're gonna add some garlics. Few pegs of garlics. I already break them, wash them up already. And now I'm gonna add a few pieces of onion. This is what I'm saying, guys. When you do things a certain way, you ain't gotta go to the store. You could definitely plant as much as you can that you don't need to go to the store. You can go in your garden and pick whatever you want and do whatever you want. You know, I'm gonna do this now, but you know, sometimes I might have to add more vinegar, depends on the texture I'm looking for. So now I'm blending it now. So we're gonna see in a few minutes how everything looking. Sorry for the noise, guys. All right, guys, let's see the texture. Let's see if, okay, let me see. Vinegar itself preserving and does not need. All right, all right. Thank you for that. Everyday life. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, so now we're gonna just try the texture and see if we need more pepper or we just need more vinegar. I mean, guys, I don't know, guys. Look at this. Let me come around closer to the camera that you guys can see. Oh, sorry, sorry. I don't know if you guys seeing, but look at it. And if you smell what's up in this thing, wow. And I'm gonna get a little taste, a little test taste. Damn. Oh my, damn. Guys, this is really hot. My goodness. Although I put in bell pepper and other things which I break down the heat, it's burning. Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna I'm gonna blend it up a little more. Ooh. So now the tech, look at it, guys. Look at it. Very, very hot. This is some serious hot pepper we have here. So what I'm gonna do, I don't think I have anything right now, but these are the jar them I store them into. I store them in these jars. So for now, we got to put this aside, and I'm going and do the monkey pepper now. This is another hot pepper. This is another hot pepper we're dealing with here now. So now in this now, what we do now, just to rinse it out a little, we just add a little vinegar. Because now I'm going to do, you have to just kind of clean it up a little bit. So now you could add this to the same that I know, because this is very thick right now, real thick. So I can, this what I do with the vinegar, I can add it to this. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to do the monkey pepper. All right, let me see the comments. See. You know what? Yes. You know what? Guys, I will recommend I will recommend you, if you're using this, right? Make sure you use a gloves. Please make sure you use a gloves. All right. Yeah, make sure you use a glove, because these things, you know what? I have some of these pepper, monkey face pepper, a few days ago, and I dehydrate them. So what I do, I cut it, and then I cut out the seeds. And because I cut out the seeds, the membrane and the seeds, because that's what carry the heat. The membrane with the seeds, that's what carry the heat of the pepper. So because I was trying to take away the seed and save the seed, listen me, my hand burned me for like 3 days. And everywhere I touch was burning me. So be very careful. If you're doing this, make sure you have gloves. Okay? So now we're gonna do the monkey pepper, which I should have on gloves right now. My goodness, but I'm not taking out the seeds, so it mightn't be that bad for me. All right? Okay. So now we're cutting up the monkey pepper, the monkey face, which is another hot pepper. But guys, you see how simple it is to save some money? Very simple. Having a garden, you could save a lot of money. That's no joke about that. Because I'm doing this. Look how much pepper sauce I did here. And going and do again and still have a bowl of peppers. You know? This is why I always encourage people, and this is why I also try to enlighten people and sometimes give people my way of growing stuff. That doesn't mean it take away how you grow your food. You grow your food how you want to. But I try to share some of my knowledge, especially for the new gardeners who trying to develop their skill into gardening. I try to share my knowledge. So it's up to you. But you can save a lot of money. And I mean, you guys see how food is expensive now. So now is the time you need to get in your garden and plant something. I don't know if you guys familiar with this pepper. I have so much. That tree, I believe that tree had like 200 peppers. I'm telling you, I have it so much and it's still full with peppers. And I already saved, with this pepper, I already saved about 1,000 seeds already from these pepper, from these monkey pepper, about 1,000 seeds. All right. This one, what we're gonna add with this one, we're gonna add garlic, onion, and some ginger with this one. That's what we're gonna add with this one. Because we want this one to be hot. We don't want this one to be flavored with other things. So okay. This have a few things from that, but that's all right. I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for anyone. So the seeds, don't throw away the seed, guys. The seed. Well, I mean, if you don't want it hot, then you could throw away the seed. But if you want it hot, put them seed inside of it. Okay, so we're gonna put. We have ginger. We're gonna put ginger in this one. This one is burning hot. I'm telling you. We put a little ginger. Ginger, a little onion. Okay, and garlic. Okay, more ginger. And some pegs of garlic. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add 2 cups of vinegar again. I usually add some salt to it, but I didn't bring the salt in the room with me, and I don't want to go up there right now. So we're gonna leave the salt up, but you could add salt. You could add at least 2 tablespoons of salt. You could add that to the pepper. You know, let me just put all this onion on there. All right, this one is fire, guys. This one is fire. Okay. Oh yeah. guys. So we know now this is the fire right here because I didn't add nothing to break this one down. So what I add to this one, damn the heat. What I add to this one is to make it hot. Ginger, you know ginger adds some heat. You know garlic adds some heat. Oh my goodness. Just the look of it make it look dangerous. All right. So I gotta taste this again. My goodness. Ah, guys, this thing is crazy hot. This one is hotter than this one. The monkey face pepper is harder because what I add to this, the ginger, the garlic, the onion, make it like fire. This one I add other things to break it down. My goodness. Let me blend it up for a few more minutes and that's it. Right. If you feel the heat that comes in up from this thing, my goodness. Woo. It burn in your eyes. Wow. Sorry for that, guys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for what. Hey, Bobby Wilson, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Gotta say again, thanks for the support. Thanks for everything. I appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, what I know did here was no, I harvested this pepper yesterday. So these are fresh pepper from the garden, and I just feel like it's so much I have, and then there's so much still to harvest that is just best for me to make some pepper sauce and also freeze some. So when I make my next harvest this weekend, I could give that away because I think I have enough. And then the frost, when the frost hits, gonna be like in November. So you still have another harvest. You still have young peppers. We're gonna grow up and be ready before November. So what I now show you is two different pepper with two different flavor. Okay? One is to kind of simmer it down, and one is blazing fire. Okay? This one is blazing fire here. This one is like burning. You know what I'm saying? This one is real. This for the people who really love the pepper. Okay? Like a lot of West Indian people, like Guyanese, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, all these islands, there's people love it blazing like this, right? And this one, well, I already showed some in the battle. This one is the one that have that kind of flavor. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of simmer it down because the cilantro is inside of it, and this one ain't have no ginger inside of it. The ginger also put fire. So this is how I do my pepper sauce, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope somebody might say, let me try it. Because I believe if you try it, you would not regret it. It's either you like, and listen to me, guys, when you flavor in the pepper, you could add whatever you want to it. It's what you desire, what you feel like. Okay? It's not what I tell you to put. It's whatever you feel like put in your pepper, you can put in your pepper. But this is how I do it. This is how I get it burning hot. And the other way is how I kind of quiet it down for the people who want the flavor and not for the people who want the flavor and not. Okay. Good evening, Bobby Wilson. How you doing? Sorry, I had to step away for a minute. How will you store your sauce? Refrigerator, counter. Well, I basically put it in the fridge. Like you say, once the vinegar is inside, you can store it in the on the counter. But I really put it in the fridge and just leave it. Every time I want it, I just use it from there. Thank you, thank you. Yes, guys, so this is some serious pepper sauce I have here. And I did not have to spend a dime. The only thing I get is the vinegar. And because I wanted to do the vinegar, but I didn't have the time. So I had also get the vinegar. But I could do my own vinegar as well. So so much pepper sauce and still have a bowl of pepper. And I have so much pepper sauce. So do whatever you can, guys. Save your money. Refrigeration would last even longer. Yeah, that's what I really do. So if I make several bottles, what I do, I push them in the back corner, and then I just use from one. And and while I'm using from one, the others is inside there, and it could last for a long period of time. Yeah, I will put here on your chest. All right. Yeah, pepper sauce for life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I I prepare myself in a way that this pepper sauce gonna last, and I'm gonna make more. So this gonna last for a long time because I'm not gonna be using pepper every day, and you know what I mean. So it will last for a long time. I guess I should can pepper slice. Yes, you should. Why not? Why not? You should. A lot of people soak it in vinegar as well, like a bottle like this. They soak it in vinegar, and yes, vinegar is really good. It helps preserve a lot of things. So yes, you should. Hey, hands in the door. How you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Yeah, man, I know make some pepper sauce. Two different flavor. Hot like fire, man. This one is burning, and this one is kind of have flavor. This one in that, hot. It hot, but not hot as the other one. Because I mean, it's so much peppers I have, so much. I did a video a couple days ago, I think it's yesterday, when I harvest these same peppers. It's so much pepper. This pepper tree is producing so much. But guess what? It happened every year. Every year I have pepper in abundance. Every year. And the thing about it is they don't stop there at all. When the last frost hit them, that does kill the tree. That does kill the tree. So what I does do when I know the last frost coming, I run and pick every little pepper that I can get from off the trees them and put them up. Because when the frost hit them, the frost does dry them out. Make them look like wiggle them in and dry them out. Hey Cassandra South Fulton, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys, so this is what I now do. I show you guys how. And guess what? I'll be coming with a lot of different recipe of how I do things from the island, Since I come up here, well, that was a long time ago. But I kind of adapt to a lot of different things on the island. So I'm just trying to keep keep certain things going, like the pepper sauce. I see Hans in the door do a video with with how he do the pepper sauce as well. That's another way I learn as well. So you want to learn different things, not because I grew up on a certain way of doing things mean I'm not gonna try other things. No, you try other things. Other people have other ideas to and good ways that you might need to learn. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying, but this women, this is how they used to do pepper back home, right? What they used to do, sometimes they grind the pepper, and some people boil the pepper. Boil it, boil it, boil it. But somehow, I believe when you blend it, I mean, everything remains. That's what I believe. Everything remains in there. So you get that flavor, that burning flavor. Let me see. All right, guys. This one is the monkey pepper, the monkey face pepper. This will last me maybe next year at this time. This gonna last me because this is so hot that sometimes when I'm eating, what I do, I just shake a little over the food. But with this, you really cannot do too much because this thing is blazing, blazing hot. And you know what, too, guys? So this, I'm gonna just store this in the fridge and just use it and whenever I want to use it. But they also tell you that pepper is good for you. It help your heart. It help your heart pump and walk better. So pepper is something good that we study state. Is something good, but I don't think you should overdo it. That's the thing. Don't overdo it, but pepper is good. The old people, man, I'm telling you, I know some old guys, they could not eat without they put pepper in their food. If they don't get pepper in their food, they cannot eat. So this is it, guys. Now make my pepper sauce, my two buckler pepper sauce, and this gonna last me over at least 6 months. I'll try to use it out before 6 months, within 6 months. Yes, guys. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to. Is it hotter than the Scotch bonnet pepper? Well, the Scotch bonnet pepper, which I'm going to be harvesting some very soon, they already start ripening. They're hot as well. They also hot as well. I ain't going to lie about that. But sometimes certain thing you add trigger the heat, like salt. Salt help trigger the heat and it also help give you a flavor. So yes, Scotch bonnet is hot, but this one is crazy hot. Even this one. This one is jalapeno and this one is monkey pepper, monkey face pepper. They are both hot and the Scotch bonnet is also hot. Yeah. I will be harvesting some Scotch bonnet very soon. I have 2 trees loaded with peppers right now, and they now start ripening. So I'm just gonna leave them little ripe. Then I'm gonna do a harvest. Then I'm gonna make some sauce, freeze some, and give away some because it's too much. It didn't make sense. I try to hold on all these peppers. Yes, guys. So I truly appreciate you guys here tonight. Thank you. And I have to thank you guys for your support of helping me reach 3,000 subscribers now and counting. So I truly got to give you guys that. I got to shout out each and every one of you for that because I have hands in the door, always come and support my life. James Franklin, Cassandra South Fulton, Bobby Wilson, the Everyday Life Trick. Hey, Cathy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Urban Gardening Chronicles, all things Cathy. All of you support me and help me to reach that place. So I have to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys make me post videos because with the encouragement, it helped me post more videos. So I hope you guys is doing wonderful. I hope you guys do keep your garden going, guys. This is the fall. I'm not doing much for the fall. I'm basically doing garlic and onion. That's what I'm doing for the fall. I know you guys doing other things, so just keep planting. Keep planting, keep growing, and keep saving your food. And gardening help you save a lot of money. Gardening help you save a lot of money. So all you got to do, plant your food, save your seed, and it save you a lot more money. It save you a lot more money. What is that? Thank you, Bobby Wilson. What is who doing that? What is I don't know, guys. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying the night bat thing, but I don't know if it what going on with it. The night, but I'm trying it out. I'm trying different things. I was trying it out today, so I don't know how it really works. Thank you, Alton Cathy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bobby Wilson. I appreciate it. Yes, yes, guys. So I'm going to do. I always talk about Edo, right? I always talk about the Edo, but I'm going to do a Edo plant. I'm going to do an Edo harvest. The night back, I don't know what's going. I'm trying it. I don't know what's going on. I think I might have to disable the night bat until I understand it. I'm sorry for that. I'm very sorry. Because I ain't see nobody doing anything wrong for you making that kind of thing. I surely got to take that off till I understand it more. Yes, guys, so I'm going to do an Edo harvest because you guys know I always talk about the Edo plant. I always talk about the Edo, but I'm going to do an Edo harvest this weekend. So you guys look out for this video. Why did Naiba with food? Honestly, Bobby Wilson, I'm not sure with what's going on because um is a new feature. I try to add in the chat the night, but I have no and I don't know about it. So I will have to take it off until I get to understand it more. Because people congratulating me and I know this. No, I'm sorry for that. I'm definitely sorry for that. I got to get rid of that because I got to get to know it first before I allow it in the chat. Hello, Siphon Some Soil and More. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful week. So, guys, I don't know if you guys want we talk about pepper for a minute. If you guys want, I talk about pepper for a minute and planting and getting great result. Just let me know. If you just let me know if you want me to give you some insight about pepper, planting pepper, growing pepper, and great result. Which I mean, everybody in here should know already because you guys you guys always support my chat. So I think you guys should definitely know about the information I give about growing peppers. And I also tell you guys about planting with the moon, which is another good thing you must look into. There's a book, but I don't use that book. I remember the signs my father used to give me. I remember the signs my father used to give me when I was growing up. There's certain sign with the moon. He used to show me and tell me, all right, planting day coming up. So that's the same sign I use. But there's a book you could look into as well and get those information. But the moon have a lot to do with planting food. Because you see, the thing about it is, right, when the signal, when it give that signal for planting these, it's always rain. Anyhow, the moon give the signal for planting these is either it rained the day before or it rained the day after or it rained on that said day. And you know that's the best time to plant your food, your plants, when it's raining. That's one of the best time. So guys, I'm thanking you guys for being here tonight. I truly appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. I can't thank you guys no more. I can't thank you guys enough. Not no more. Enough. The support is always a blessing. Okay, sipping some. You say when it's raining? Yes, when it's raining or the day before. If it's raining the day before, that's a beautiful time as well. On the said day, if it's rain as well, that's a beautiful time. If it rain the day after you plant, that's another beautiful time, because when it happens like that, the root, of the plant gather life faster. Because if it's the heat, if it's the sun, what's gonna happen? The root gonna take some time, because the sun is beating it. And remember, the root, especially, this is why I say as well, plant deep. Put them down deep as deep as you can. So when the heat hit them, the heat could kind of slow the growth of the plant. But when it's rain and it get that moist, it gives the plant life. It gives root. All right, good night. Take care, man. Good night. Have a blessed night, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yes. So when it's rain, it gives life to the root. It make the root stand up and just continue to grow. But when the sun kind of back it and keep it from growing you understand? And now you gotta wait till it catch. But that rain gonna make it continue. Hey, Gina versus Gina, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, so when come on planting pepper, I always recommend everyone should plant them at least 12 inches deep, honestly. I think that's what you guys need, at least 12 inches deep. Yeah. I don't know. I got to get this night bat out of here. I don't understand. Can I? Okay, let me block this. Let me block it. I'm blocking it because I don't understand. I blocked the night bat. I don't understand how it's working. Hey, hello, Gina versus Gina. How you doing? Hello, the front yard porch gardening. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. So, honestly, to grow, okay, I'm talking from my experience, right? I'm talking from my experience. When you want real production in your garden, honestly, you want real production in your garden, make sure the root of your plants is grounded. You have to make sure the root. I will send you the video I watched through all night, but just copy and paste and come on. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Because I was trying it out today and I don't know. So I now block it because it's not working well. People commenting and I don't understand it. So thank you for that, Urban. Yeah, guys. So always wait. Hello, Ambush Smashes. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes. For me, I recommend as deep as you can, guys. I understand that everybody could go 12, 14 inches deep, but go as deep as you can because, guys, the deeper you plant these plants, the more nutrients and mineral they have access to. and you will have to water less. And container gardeners try to plant in big containers. All right. Yes, Urban Coolio. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That was a good rap. He had, he had a song, and that's where I think that song hit, and it plays in a movie. I think I think the name was some Paradise, something Paradise. Yeah, that was a real nice song. The music, the way they singing. So rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. Yes, gang. Yes, 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 Urban God. Yes, yes, yes. That's when I really get to know him. That song. Yes, yes. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Wow. Man, it's crazy that one day you hear, the next day you gone. I mean, that's why I got to live the best life you can here. Live the best life you can. Enjoy your life however you can. Try to live good. And your good, your blessings will fall onto your kids them. We just here for a period of time. Yes, man. So rest in peace, man. Yeah. Yes, guys. So, like I was saying, I know you guys doing the fall. A lot of gardeners up in here. A lot of gardeners up in here. So, I'm going to just give you guys a little hint of how I do it and how I get a lot of great results. Not telling you how to do yours, but little ideas help sometimes. If you planted cabbage, also plant them deep. Cauliflower, plant them deep. Broccoli, plant them deep. I believe you should plant everything deep. The only thing I wouldn't tell you to plant deep is garlic and onion. Everything um like radish and beet and those things, yeah. You ain't gotta plant them too deep. But what I now mentioned to you, plant them deep. Because why I'm telling you planting them deep, it comes, it gives you bigger plants. You ever see some cabbage that the plants just develop and huge, huge plants? Sometimes you gotta break the leaf, them out the plant just big out here. You gotta break off some of the bottom leaf. So the plant could focus on the fruit itself, on the cabbage itself. Plant them as deep as you can. There's a lot of nutrition down underneath there that the sun don't dry out because the sun does not get down there to penetrate it. So it's there. And it saves you a lot of watering. It saves you a lot of watering. So just make sure, try it, guys. Just try it. Not telling you how to do your stuff. Just try it. Because, I've been doing gardening, I say, all my life. Born into it. But I never stop learning. I never tell myself I know enough. I always try to learn something, like I see this, I learning. I always try to learn something every day, every year in the garden around your plants. So for my experience, Chuck, whatever you plant them deep, that their root could get grounded in the soil. You will able to get bigger plants, bigger harvests. Just keep doing what you're doing. And you guys doing an amazing job. Continue do what you're doing because I'm telling you, you guys doing an amazing job. Planting your own food, what could be better than that? What do you think about Olas to water plant? What do you think about Olas? What you mean Olas? OLLAS. What do you think about Olas water plant? What you mean I'm sifting some soil? I ain't quite get the question. Do you mean over water plant? Is it Terry? Okay, is a pot. I'm not really familiar with the with that pot. Is a Terry cut pot. I'm not familiar with that. But one thing I will tell you about watering plant, what I will tell you about that, I think you should watch your plant while you're watering your plant. I like Olas in the garden. Okay. It's like a clay pot. Oh, it's like a clay pot. Honestly, I don't think anything is. I think that's a good pot. Once you have, once it's big enough, I think once it's big enough and it's able to drain out the water, I think that's fine. But one thing I will say is you're not supposed to over wet your plant. Some plant love water, some plant don't. So this is why it's always important to look at the plant while you watering it. So when you watering it, you're gonna see, oh wow, this plant love this water. And you also gonna see, oh man, this plant like it don't like too much water. Because sometimes in these flower spot, what happen is overwatering the plant sometimes kind of rotten the root of the plant. I've seen that before because you too much water. So because of too much water, the plant's root start rotting, dying. Because some plant really don't love water, and that's the truth. Any tips on rosemary killing it? Basil also after a while they will. You see, I'm growing rosemary right now, Urban, and I don't wet them rosemary. I don't give them, and I have them in a raised bed, but I do not wet them because what I've learned, right? What I have learned that rosemary don't like too much water. That's from my experience. So I don't water it. I allow the dew at night to water it. When they were small and the heat was on, I used to give them a little water, like early morning, and then late in the evening, I give them water. But different than that, I don't give them water, and they're looking so green and fresh. So what I can tell you is maybe slow down a little on the water and just see. Or maybe you could, by slowing down, you're gonna see if there's any changes. And by if you ain't seen no change, then maybe you need to give them a little more. Because this is how you do your own experiment and learn about these plants because of doing different things. So slow down on the water, and if you ain't see no changes, add more water and see what works out best. All right? Oh, I found that my rose grow best when I ignore it. It only gets yes, it's the same with mine. I don't wet them and they grows. They do pretty well. So maybe you're giving them a little too much water. Maybe that's what I believe, Urban. So try ease them up a little and see what works. Basil like frequent trimming. Yeah, basil do. Basil do. That's why I always have harvest them and they keep coming back. My basil them produce really well this year too. Really well. So yes, it's just plants, study your plant. Every year you do gardening, pay attention to certain plants. Certain plants is very delicate. Certain plant could handle any type of weather. And certain plant just need to be in certain areas or they're not doing well at all. Certain plants just love hot sun, like peppers for one thing. Peppers, okra, tomatoes love hot sun. Oh yes, you cannot give them enough hot sun. So you have to study your plants in order for them to produce in abundance for you. You want to make sure their root is grounded because the more they spread their root, the more room they get to spread their root, is the more they're going to grow. And the more and the longer they're going to produce. Once the root is growing, the plant going to continue growing and it's going to continue producing. Once it's growing, so even though you're doing container, that's why I always say certain plants. You know what? Let me tell you this, guys. Because as a guy who like to do research, right, with my plants, them. So what I notice, right? I take okra, right? I set some okra seed and I plant some in the garden and I plant in a small box, right? And them that I plant in the garden is like 10 feet tall now. This thing is just growing. There's like 10 feet tall right at this moment, right? And the one in the box ain't even 3 feet. The same okra plant. The same okra plant in a box, not even 3 feet tall, but the others is 10 feet tall. So this is what I'm telling you. The roots is important for the roots to be spreading. And the more the roots spread, the more the plant produce, and it will produce longer. Like guys, for the hi, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, I trim basil tomorrow, and I think the soil does get dry. I will get a sauce. All right, all right. Just try your own thing, man. You will. You will. The more you try, the more you're gonna learn, the better you're gonna get, the more you're gonna see. Believe me, I give you till next crop. You're gonna master this next year. All of you up in here who doing gardening, gonna the new gardeners, because the everyday life doing garden for a long time. Who I'm talking like the new gardeners will become masters very soon. Because the more you plant is the, but in order for do that, you got to be studying your plants. You have to remember that I need the most out of this plant. And especially guys, for the people who doing, who have short winter, not short winter, short growing season. For the people who doing short growing season, you should be doing these things. Plant them deep, plant them in big pot that the root could spread. So within that time, they're gonna just grow and produce within that time for you. But if you back in the root, like the container is not big enough, then you not plant them as deep enough, then you messing up. Look, for instance, right? If I was planting pepper trees, maybe say 6 inches deep, I plant my pepper tree them 12 inches deep. But say for instance, I was planting them 6 inches deep. You know what happened to me? When the rain and the wind blow, it would have just blow them down on the ground. It would have just blow them down because the root is not grounded. Certain plant, especially plant that grow tall, that grow big, you should plant them at least 10 to 12 inches. If you can't, just do whatever you can. I'm not telling you to force it. If you can't, just do what you can. But if you could get them to that 12 inches deep, you stand a better chance of getting a lot more out of them. Because now they're going to be growing, the root going to be spreading and growing. And once the root is growing, the plant is producing. But if the root is not growing, then the plant slow down. So do as much as you can. And the time you want to focus on this is when they're young. When the plants them young, that's when you want to put your time in your garden. Like me, I don't do anything but harvest. That's all I do for months ago. July, I wasn't doing anything. All I was doing is harvest. August, nothing. All I was doing is harvest. September, nothing. All I'm doing is harvesting. You have to plant your plants that then can give you a long period of harvest. You have to do that. You want the most out of your plants. Hey, my journey to success, aka journey to success, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I know, I understand that for a new gardener, if they plant and they see the plant produce a few, they feel happy, which you should feel happy. Because honestly, a lot of people just plant and don't get nothing from them. So you should feel happy. You should be excited, feel proud of yourself. But always try to do your own little research, try to do your own little whatever, try to do your own little, and you're going to see a lot more result. Okay, all right, guys, vinegar, right? Let me give you a little hint about something that could help your garden. Like, for instance, if you have, like in the spring, you don't get that in the winter like that and the fall. But like in the spring heading for the summer, when the worms them start coming and eat down your Brussels sprout, your cabbage, yeah, that's the spring. And your whatever they could eat, your collard greens, they start eating them down. Get a gallon of water, a gallon of water, and put 2 measuring cup of vinegar in the gallon of water. Shake it really well and spray them. Don't throw more than 2 cups of water because that could damage your plants. The vinegar is strong, so that could burn down your plants. So do not add more than 2 cups to a gallon of water. That can help eliminate the worms from eating down your garden that you work so hard. Okay, so that's just something I'm putting out there for you guys. A lot of people run and buy a lot of things. I'm not sure about these things, honestly. I really don't know. I don't use them, so I don't know. Somebody else might tell me, yeah, they work, but I don't like these things because you know what? You spraying with these things, these oil and whatever they call them. You spraying with them. You know how oil operate. Oil don't just run off. Oil don't clean and run off. Like vinegar, vinegar is something will help clean. Oil love to linger. So for me, I don't want to use them. Not telling nobody not to use them. Use whatever you can, use whatever you have access to. But vinegar is something that can help you as well. All right? So how are you guys doing? How your garden going? What did you plant? We in the fall and I'm knowing that you guys start planting fall garden. So what you guys start planting so far? Anybody want to share what they're planting this fall? All right, I guess nobody want to share that. All right. Well, I'm not doing a fall garden. I'm just planting the garlic and that's what I think. So I'm gonna start prepping for the soil. That's what I'm doing. Walking on that soil. I have broccoli, cabbage, carrot. Damn, the everyday life you have. Well, I saw a video where you sowing seed. You have a lot going on. Wow, that's nice. I like that. Get them thing in the garden. I love that. I'm trying lettuce and spinach and arugula indoors with. Okay, okay, Urban. So you going and try the hydroponics? All right. I'm hearing about it, but I never really put no interest into it. But maybe it's something I should think about. I'm hearing a lot about it these days. All right. I expect to see a video with that, okay? All right. I plant bok choy and collards, but the worms got to them. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I know I'll give you a little remedy, but please do not put too much because it can burn them down. I remember right one year the worms did my garden so bad that year. Man, I was so upset because they do my cabbage, all my, and then I remember, damn, my grandmother used to use vinegar. And then I started to use, the next year they come back again at the stuff. And I use the vinegar and listen me, that vinegar, listen me, if you see some head of cabbage I get, even though they was trying to eat down my plants. So the vinegar really helps. So the front porch garden, try some vinegar. But a gallon of water with 2 cups, measuring cup, not them big cup we just drink tea out of. The measuring cup. We were still type. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Sorry for that. I have to plant garlic outside. Last say they all die or got dug up. Okay, yeah. Garlic you could definitely plant them outside. You could you could onions too. You could plant outside as well. Garlic and onion. You ain't gotta worry. Well, Urban, your weather is different than mine, but I know you still can plant garlic outside because garlic do stand cold weather. And even they come up in the winter, they're gonna come up in the spring. So you could definitely do that. Collard, broccoli, cabbage, sweet. All right, you guys doing it. I love that, man. You guys doing it. Put them food in the soil. Eat healthy. At least you know who planting them. You know where they're coming from. All right. I have yet to plant my garlic. I did plant that soy, lettuce, spinach, and chat successfully. All right, that's wonderful. Okay, that's awesome. Well, you still have time for the garlic. You definitely still have time for the garlic. Yes, yes, do that, Urban. You need to record that video. Thank you for that. I will plant my garlic next month. Okay, yes, you could. You could plant your garlic next month. It's still within that. You still have time. But I already start planting mine already. Man, someone give me some elephant garlic. Listen me. If you see some size of elephant garlic this guy give me, oh my goodness. I never see elephant garlic so big, so huge. If you see the pegs, them how they huge. So I'm really, and I plant them already. And those garlic, I'm gonna give them extra care because I expect to see some real nice head of garlic from them. Habits took over my cauliflower deep inside where I couldn't see them. Oh wow, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. But don't give up though. Don't give up at all. Same here, okay. Mustard, kale, collard, green, bok choy, onion. Oh, damn, Bobby Wilson. You guys really put it in the work, man. I like that. Hell yeah, I like that. Hell yeah. My bok choy rib is doing well, really well. I posted a picture on my community page tonight. Okay, okay, that's good, that's good. Man, just put them thing in the soil. I don't be I just do maybe I do it too early because usually I used to start my fall garden on August, September, and they just bolt on me. So this is why I said I'm not worrying about that. I'm basically gonna try to work on my soil within the winter, get it prepared for the spring because I have a lot to plan for the spring. Man, I'm thinking about opening up the area another quarter acre and just plant it down with food like I want to plant a lot more Edos and Dashin and Tanya this next year. So I think I'll open up another quarter acre and just plant it down. I'm trying to save color. I took the mulch out of one fed 511 and Survive one and cover them with. Okay, that's great, Nikki. Mine are small. Hello, Mama J. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, so what I'm seeing, you guys putting in the work. You guys ain't playing. And I like that. I truly love and adore that. I just love when I see people planting their food. You know, I think I inspire a neighbor, one of my neighbor. I think I inspire them because I see this year they plant food this year. So I really like that. When you're gonna inspire people, they watch you and then start. Yes, I love that. I love that. And I'm seeing they had some tomatoes and some corn, and the corn was growing nice. Telling yes, yes, yes. Say man, you're doing the right thing. Okay, Cassenger green, collard greens, cabbage, bok choy, pak choy, broccoli, romancico, carrot. Oh wow, you guys really doing it, boy. My goodness. You guys ain't playing. You guys ain't playing. I would done the same thing. Yes. You guys doing good. And guys, let me tell you, if you have, okay, like if you have, well, the fall is coming, guys, and if you have space, those leaf, don't throw them away. Put them in a heap. Or the grass, if you have the space, that's if you have the space. Don't throw them away because they done wonders in the garden. Okay? Not at all. They don't throw them away. If you could put them aside, even if you're doing raised bed, say for instance, you planting your collard greens and stuff in the winter. You could throw these things around the root. Sorry. You could throw these things around the root, the leaf, and just throw them around the roots and just leave them there. These things gonna break down and become compost for you. And that's gonna save you a lot of money, saving you from going to the store. And also you building a nice soil, nice, healthy soil for your garden, for your plants. And don't forget to save your seeds. Save them seeds, save as much as you can. And invest in grow lights. Try to invest in grow lights because grow lights, yes, you got to invest in the grow lights, but you also can plant your own seed. Just look at it. When you go at the stores, there's one plant for $5 now, almost five with taxes $5. You set your one plant, so you buy 20 plants, right? Now that's 20 by 5. That's $100. So now, if you set your own seed, look how much plant you when you invest in your grow light. Look how much plants you can buy, you can get. So it helps you save a lot of money. So invest in that as well. I have a garden bag bowl. Once the bowl fill up, I throw it in my compost pile. Definitely do not throw away your stuff. A lot of these things we throw away sometimes is better than what you buying. Because it might sound crazy to you guys, but sometimes these things are dead. Some of them are naturally dead. where you go in and buy and try and believe that, you know, sometimes you have to walk back on that same soil. A lot of time they bake the wood them, the wood chip them. A lot of time they bake them, dry out all the juice out of them, and you bring them and throw them wrong. No, so you have to do your own stuff. Add your own stuff to your compost pile. Good night, Erica Taylor. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I add comfrey in my plant holes for nitrogen. All right, all right. Do whatever you can and do your garden the best way you can, and always try to save money. To me, the cheaper you do your garden, the healthier your garden is. Honestly, running and buying a lot of stuff don't make sense. The cheaper way you do your garden, sometimes you get a healthier garden that way. Use whatever you can. There's a lot of things you try, like for instance, even some of the plants you have in your garden, right? Sometimes you pull up a cabbage. Say you pull up a cabbage plant. You're not supposed to throw that away. That's what go in your compost. The cabbage, the collard greens, not the collard greens, the broccoli, the leaves, the stalk, everything, the cauliflower. You're not supposed to throw them out. All these things supposed to go in your compost, or you could just throw them right by the roots of a plant and just cover it with some soil. All these things break down and give you decent compost, decent, healthy compost. We don't know what these people add into. We don't read the fine print. 85% organic and 15% what? Where the other 50%, 15% be? All right. Comfrey is growing in my garden. Okay, all right. That's good, mama. All right. I put the kitchen crop in the double bag in refrigerator and garbage freeze until I'm ready to compost more. All right. Okay. That's wonderful. Don't throw away stuff, man. And you know what? You'll be surprised how good these skin, the potato skin, the carrot skin, and thing really do for your plants. Do really well. I cook my broccoli and cauliflower leaf. Okay. All right, Mama J. Thank you for that. You see, we throw away a lot of things and we don't even understand what we're really doing. Sometimes we just got to save as much. And like, if for real, if we can eat the fruit, trust me, we can eat the leaf. Seriously. Like mango now they're using mango leaf and make tea. Even mango skin and make tea now. So a lot of things we throw away really don't make sense, and we just have to potato leaf, vines, the leaf. A lot of people throw them away, but they're good to eat. You can cook them. Yeah. You guys have a fantastic. All right. Thank you, the front porch gardener. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Yes, guys. So I appreciate you guys, man. And just keep doing your garden. Don't get discouraged. If you plant a plant and it die, plant another one. Do not get discouraged. Keep planting. I don't like the Brussels sprout leaf though. Okay, so you eat the broccoli, but you don't. Okay, got you. You know what? Someone tell me they eat the cabbage leaf as well. Like the young one, the young cabbage leaf, they say they eat them. So maybe I got to start looking to that as well. Good night, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. All right, guys. Was here for, we heading for 2 hours now. So I'm going to end the live now. I appreciate you guys. Guys who missed the live can go back and check out the beginning where I did the pepper sauce. I did two different pepper, which is the monkey pepper and the jalapeno pepper. And I did both of them. This one, I did it hot like fire. And this one, I make it that I can break down the heat. So if you're interested, guys, you can go back to the beginning and you could check out how I make my pepper sauce. All right? Broccoli leaf are good too. All right. I'm going to look into these leaf next spring. Oh, you love the pepper sauce. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. This one is blazing fire. I'm telling you. This one is pretty hot too. But guys, what I'm going to start to do on my live, I'm going to start to different recipe. I want to make an okra punch. I want to do an okra punch as well. So just gonna do different recipe. All right. So all right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Have a blessed week. Oh man, we trying for support you to get to that 1,000. Mama J to that 1,000. Everybody, we trying to get to that 1,000. Mama, who else? Who else up in here? Everybody who up in here who ain't hit the 1,000, we're trying to support you guys because, and the crazy thing about it too, the watch time, man, the watch time could be something. So you got to walk in at both of them at the same time, not just the subscribers, also the watch time, because a lot of people reach 1,000 but could not get to that watch time with that within that space of time. So work on both at the same time. All right, thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed and wonderful week. Peace and love.